Down to Earth podcast, the Down to Earth network with your host, Sean Myrie. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Yeah, this is Drake, the after meal, whatever you want to call it, McDonald's meal franchise player, Mr. Drake, always doing collaborations. This is part one, whatever you want to call it. Part one, Friday, we'll be dropping part two. So everybody want to know when the Iceman album is coming out, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Everybody wants to know when the Iceman album is coming out. So Drake is doing the rollout. He got his series, the Iceman series. Episode 4 is supposed to come out soon, right? That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of content makers are talking, some for Drake, some against Drake. The Iceman album rollout started from his streams, I guess, right? His live streams, first in Toronto, and then he went to Italy. I think it was Milan, a whole bunch of places this man's been going on his Iceman live stream. Um, a lot of controversy regarding his lawsuits to UMG. He appealed it, and he's still going through it. So he's been doing collaborations with Marvel, and that's great, doing big collaborations with Marvel. And then now he's done a collaboration, a couple collaborations, but this is a big one. This collaboration is with McDonald's, and it was only available in Canada, right? So he had a meal, a special meal, an after meal, and a special drink. I think it's a night Sprite drink. This is historical, right? Not too much rappers or artists even get, a cosign from McDonald's, or is Drake co-signing McDonald's? That's big. The only other person to do this was like Michael Jackson. I know, like as a big pop superstar, was Michael Jackson, and that's why I said Drake is the next Michael Jackson in a way, right? So if you look on it, people want to know when his album's coming out. I got a big clue when his album is going to drop. Everybody thinks they thought it was months ago. Some people thought it was this month. Some people think it's next month, April. No, it's not going to drop next month. He's going to drop it at a special time, this album. Drake is not an idiot. He's going to drop it at a big event. I said it's going to be the summertime. Drake's going to drop his album in the summertime, probably in June, right? You know why I'm saying June? I'm telling you it's June because the FIFA World Cup is going to be coming, right, to the Americas. The FIFA World Cup is coming to the Americas, and Drake been campaigning for FIFA, right? Remember, he didn't do the NFL stuff, right? He didn't do any Super Bowl. He kept turning down Super Bowls, I'm hearing. But FIFA World Cup, he's great friends with those people. So guaranteed, right, to promote him, he's going to have a collaboration with FIFA, like how he has a collaboration with the Raptors and McDonald's and Marvel. Just look on that rollout, the Iceman rollout, right? Uh, Marvel, huge industry, very big, cannot deny it, right? Marvel. And now McDonald's. You got McDonald's. Bless up in the chat. Now we got McDonald's. The next one is going to be FIFA. So it's going to be the FIFA World Cup time is when he's dropping his album. That's in June. Did I give it away, people? I guarantee I hit it on the dot. So what's the dirt? You could come back to me with this, what I'm giving you. This is just one thing. Part 2 is going to be on Friday, right? Yeah, McDonald's. I got the cup here somewhere. Let me show you. Wait a minute. Let me bring the cup. Bring the cup. Right? Only in Canada. Only in Canada. Not in America, but he's gonna bring it to America, right? So they made the excitement. It's only in Canada, the meal, the after meal with the night Sprite. Drake hasn't performed in America in a long time since the battle. So that campaign is going to come to America when probably even the Spider-Man movie, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know when that's going to drop, but that's when he's going to drop it. He's going to drop it when the World Cup comes around in June, and probably it's going to hit when the Marvel stuff come, right? It's fire, man. Yeah, I got a couple of these. So when will it come to America? Is it coming to America? Yeah, only in Canada. The meal, it's about a month ago. It was a meal. A lot of people were doing some type of reactions. I think I ate, what did I eat? Was it, did they have a fish version? I'm trying to remember, man. I'm trying to remember. I just know I had to drink. It tastes all right. The night Sprite. I'm not a fan of McDonald's, but this is a big collaboration. The next collaboration guaranteed will be FIFA World Cup. His album's coming out in June. I'm calling it. I don't want all these people who wasn't saying, "Oh, I thought it would come out in June" and stuff. No, no, no. Keep that energy. All you other content makers were saying that. People are listening. People are listening. I've been saying it for months. If he doesn't come out, he had to wait 6 months. When people were saying, "Oh, he got to come out months ago," I said, "You got to wait a couple months until the summer time comes." Right now is what? March still. April has to pass. May has to pass. It's going to be in June. His next campaign is FIFA. FIFA World Cup is his next campaign, right? Remember what I said. FIFA World Cup. I got to repeat this during the stream. FIFA World Cup is coming to the Americas, right? And it will be coming to Canada too, probably Toronto. I don't know which soccer matches are going to be going on. I guarantee maybe York University or one of the stadiums they have in Toronto, some matches are going to happen, right? Because it's going to happen in America. You know, you heard Trump talking about it. People saying, you know, they don't really want to go to America now because of all the stuff what's going on. But Trump's talking about it. It's gonna happen. People want to know how it's gonna happen in South America with all the stuff what's going on. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So Drake's Iceman album, I'm betting it's in June. Can't see it this month, no. Can't see it April, no. Maybe a single he's going to drop. You might see a single drop. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. You're gonna get probably a single coming, right? Bless Up, Just Some Legend. You're gonna see a single coming from Drake, but I doubt you're gonna get the album anytime soon, right? A lot of people are talking about Drake. Rap beefs are bigger than ever. Um, Drake has a lot of enemies in the industry. Rap beef is getting popular right now. I think he wants to stay away from that. You got people going at 50 right now, 50 Cent, and he sees all of that going on. So I guarantee he's trying to make that die out. He doesn't want to get led into that. So I don't see March coming out. I don't see April coming out. People may think, what, May? I see a single coming. I see a single coming from Drake, right? I see a single coming from him, but definitely will be smart to drop the entire album in June. Summertime events come up, there's festivals. In Toronto, there's Caravana. So dropping it in this in the early summer brings excitement for the rest of the summer. Records do good, especially his type of records with the singing and the R&B and the hip hop and the features and the anticipation. You remember the summer when he lost? That summer was a bad summer for him with Kendrick Lamar with the whole battle stuff. Almost 2 years ago, is it? Damn, has it been that long? How long has it been? So that was a bad summer for him. So now this is a summer he wants to celebrate. That's why he got the Iceman, right? The Iceman stuff. And then they're gonna drop, definitely he's dropping his album in June. What do you guys think of it? Right? Like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was doing McDonald's, Drake, McDonald's. The next is gonna be FIFA. Now, not even Kendrick has that. as respect to Kendrick as a hip hop artist, but where's all these endorsements, right? He done a video like he was at a restaurant, something like it's a fast food joint. McDonald's didn't come to Kendrick. I don't see any of these big corporations going to Kendrick. Kendrick is supposed to be the winner of the battle. Doesn't seem like he's a winner too much. Where's all these endorsements? Drake got them. Drake got Marvel, right? Drake got now what? McDonald's. Then it's gonna be FIFA. Drake got the NBA. What does Kendrick have? Look, Drake got the owl on a McDonald's cup. The owl. His own symbols on a McDonald's cup. OVO. So I think I've maybe I just let the cat out of the bag. There's more to go, right? I let the cat out of the bag right now. Drake's dropping the album in June. 100%, he's dropping the album in June. If he drops it soon, if he drops it earlier, I said in a stream months ago, it was a flop. It will be a flop. It will be a flop if he drops the album right now. It will be a flop if he drops it in April, for sure. Still too early. It will be a flop maybe even May. June is the time, right, to campaign it. Meanwhile, FIFA is going on. That's the world. The world is watching, and the world will be in Toronto the 6th because Toronto will have a couple of the FIFA games, I'm guessing, going on, right? FIFA World Cup, right? FIFA World Cup. So the world will be watching. So guaranteed he's going to have the McDonald's collaboration still going on. They plan to do a second phase. That's what I'm hearing. A second phase, especially when the Iceman album drops. Second phase is coming. And it's going to come to America and the world. It's not just going to be America, it's going to be the world. Drake's an international artist. Remember that. Drake's an international artist. So he's very big. I don't know. All these people are trying to, oh, when is he going to come out? What is he waiting for? And blah, 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 blah. But I waited and I was watching in the background, all these people talking. And I was saying, yo, they thought his album was going to be coming out, what, 3 months ago? I said, if he comes out with that album, then it's going to flop. And then all this political stuff is happening in America with the ICE name associated with the ICE agency, right? So he got to kind of chill. People forget, like it or not, he had to chill because of that ICE name. That was bad publicity, right? Don't think he never looked on that. The ICE, the ICE, the ICE keeps being mentioned, and his album's name Iceman. So he had to wait. He couldn't come out, and still they're gonna still make fun of him. Any one of his enemies, they're gonna bring up this whole Iceman stuff. They're gonna still bring up the ICE agent. They're gonna call him the ICE agent. I guarantee they're gonna call him the ICE agent. So I don't know. Will he surprise people? Maybe this is drastic what I'm about to say. Will he change the album name? Do you think he's gonna change the album name? Do you think Drake will change the album name from Iceman to something else? What do you think? He might be using it symbolic for what? Jewelry, riches. What's the Iceman for? People are saying Marvel, the character Bobby Drake from Marvel, right? Uh, People are saying otherwise, other things. But I'm telling you, who cares about all of that shit? I know for a fact, right? And I got to drop it because people are digging in. They're hungry for Drake stuff. Drake's going to drop a stream. If Drake drops episode 4, just says he drops it next month, April, episode 4 will spread all through April and May. That'll give him time. That whole thing, all these content makers would be trying to figure out all these things and spread it until June. The content makers is helping Drake's rollout. Even me right now, it's helping Drake's rollout, the content makers, because they keep talking and making people anticipate for when is Drake's shit coming out. You see, the day when Drake drops his album, boy, that's going to be the biggest day for content, for all the content makers, because then they could talk. That's going to be like the fight for who gets the most attention, who was right. Well, I'm from the six, and I'm going to tell you, I already called it, and I got to say it over before the bandwagonists jump on, right? Drake is dropping the Iceman in the summer. I've been saying it over and over, and it's going to be dropped in June. It's making me thirsty right now. Let me get something to drink. The Iceman, the Iceman, the Iceman, the Iceman. Yeah, yeah. Drake. So all the haters, there's a lot of haters on Drake, man. Some people might call me a hater because I criticize Drake. So I'm not biased. I've criticized Drake a lot. But Drake is coming. He's coming strong. If he comes out in the summer, right, he's going to break records. If Drake comes out in the summer, which I think he should come out when FIFA comes out, the FIFA World Cup, he's going to break records with the FIFA. This is part one, people. Friday, definitely dropping part two. But yeah, after this, let's see how much people run with what I'm saying. Let's see how much people pick up off of what I'm saying, especially in Toronto. I know the local ones do watch, right? I'm calling it FIFA. FIFA World Cup. He's going to be coming out. Look it up. People forgot he took a picture. I swear he took a picture with the president of FIFA. When Kendrick was doing his thing with the Super Bowl, right? Because people want to compare Drake and Kendrick, he took a picture with the head of FIFA, Drake. Basically a preview for when FIFA comes to Toronto. When they have the events in Toronto, he will be there. When they have events around the world, Drake definitely is going to be at a soccer game or more than one soccer game. He will be at a couple soccer games. Drake, remember what I'm saying. FIFA World Cup. So that's coming out. He's coming out. And this after meal, like I said, is the campaign. McDonald's, I got to tell you, McDonald's is big. It's not finished. They're going to do a campaign in the summer, guaranteed around the World Cup. Drake OVO. This is a collaboration which is historical only in Canada. Only in Canada. Because they were given their tribute is a tribute to his Canadian heritage, Drake. Right? So that's why McDonald's made it only official in Canada. So it's a tribute to his Canadian roots, right? The owl. So it's coming soon to America, coming to America soon. Let's see how that rolls out. This is his album rollout. So this album is supposed to be very big, a very big album. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Late night stream, live and direct, part one. Right? Let's see who rides with what I'm saying right now. Guarantee. I want to see that. It's June. I already put it together. Right? I already put it together. It's dropping, I said once again, in June. To remind all the Drake supporters and some of these content makers who want to know they want to know when is it dropping. When is it dropping? Right? It's dropping soon. No, we still got June. What now? March, April, May? Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. Then it's gonna come. It's not gonna be coming out no time soon. And if it was to come out soon, it would flop. It wouldn't do good with all what's going on. You got the war. The war is a big thing, what's overshadowing a lot of shit, right? Even J. Cole's album came out. It hasn't really done a big impact, right? It came out, good album. Drake knows that J. Cole has a new album out. It's still new. It's still new, people. J. Cole has 20 something songs. You think Drake is gonna drop his album now? He wants J. Cole shit to get dusty. First, he wants J. Cole stuff to get dusty first. Right? J. Cole is supposed to be part of the big three. It ain't done any big numbers. It's not no big number. J. Cole's album. Look it up. So Drake don't want that. Drake don't want that energy. Drake wants to stand out. And how he's standing out is doing stuff, right? He got his after meal. That's what they call it, the OVO after meal, right? With the night Sprite and the poutine, because Canada loves poutine. So there's the poutine in there. I think there's some type of burger. I don't even remember the name of the burger. The whole point is Kendrick don't got this. Kendrick don't got this. So if you want to know, you gotta now you know. Drinking a meal. It could be gay or whatever. The point is he still got his name with McDonald's. $1 trillion industry all around the world. What a way to promote it. I swear Michael Jackson has done it too before. It's not just Drake. The movies, certain movies, been through like big business with McDonald's, right? Promotes movies, and I know Michael Jackson done something back in the day, probably with McDonald's. So Drake's not the first one, but I think he's the first one actually with a meal. He's the first one with a meal. So that's how it is. This is the new age, people, right? This is the new age. Even if we think think it's a certain way, I guarantee when it comes to America, if it comes to America, this will be big. It will go viral. It already went viral. People been talking about it, so it will go viral when it hits America. 100%, right? So what does this do for Drake's brand? It expands it. It gets real. He gets real rich. Real rich. This guy's dealing with streaming companies. He's dealing with gambling, what is called stake. He's dealing with Marvel, a billion, which is Disney, and he's dealing with the NBA. Look at that resume I just told you guys. FIFA. What does Kendrick have besides rap? What does Kendrick have besides the rapping? Hmm? I just said it. Some big industries. McDonald's after meal. His own meal. Drake has his own friggin' meal. Remember that. That's big. Like it or not, being a hater or what. Drake has his own meal. No other rapper ever had. Tell me one rapper who had their own meal. I'm talking with McDonald's too. McDonald's. McDonald's. Nobody else. McDonald's. Big. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Big. After meal. Night Sprite. Poutine. What next? It's coming soon, maybe, to America. Remember, he hasn't performed in America in what, 2 years? Or a year? How long has it been since Drake's been in America to perform? I don't remember. Last summer was all in UK, right? It's been the UK last summer, and this he hasn't been to America. So guess what? He's smart. He has something over Kendrick. Kendrick is American, so he's always there. They're tired of Kendrick, right? America wants to see Drake. Anywhere Drake goes, it's going to be sold out. Especially if he has the McDonald meals hitting out in America. Americans love McDonald's and fast food. So if Drake's meal goes to America, which this is like a test, people, in Canada, this is a test, right? It's a test. So when it hits America, right, and Drake starts to perform there, it will be on Michael Jackson levels because everybody who loves Drake, because don't fool me, a lot of people love Drake. I see those Drake stands, right? They're gonna go crazy for it. Biggest Biggie Smalls in Alberta, Canada lately or since 2018. Craig Mack, what do you mean? Craig Mack, Biggie Smalls in Alberta. That's a long. I don't know what you're saying, man. Mm-mm. Sorry. But right now, I know that Puffy tried the Big Mac. Yeah, the Big Mac. I remember that he tried the Big Mac, but that was him making that up. That was a good idea, but they didn't get the cosign and officially with McDonald's. It wasn't official. That was just something he made up. You get what I'm saying? This is something that's something he made up. So I'm guessing the Drake meal is gonna drop in near the time when his album comes out. It'll be perfect to be dropped in America at that time. It's already in Canada, but then reintroduced to America, and then the album drops in June. That's Michael Jackson status. So imagine now well, not just the drink, I mean the after meal comes to America, right? Just say it comes in May. All of the excitement. Oh, Drake got the after meal, or he got the McDonald's collaboration and FIFA World Cup. That helps FIFA. FIFA wants that, right? Kelly Prince. FIFA loves that. That's when Drake's coming out in June with FIFA. Soccer. He's getting his whole rolled out sponsored. You got to check it. Steak, right? Steak, you got to basically sponsor him. Marvel, in a way, that's sponsoring him. That's OVO, right? He done a collection, a clothing collection with them, and probably he's going to continue with Marvel, which is Disney. That's huge. Who has that in rap? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Who has that in rap? He got that. Marvel collection. Not even some movie stars have that shit. Let me say it again. Not even some movie stars. Most of them, none of them have a Marvel collection or any type of sponsorship from Marvel, but Drake does. Think of it. Drake has that. All the rich and famous people or whoever's in hip hop or music, they don't have nothing like Drake. Drake got a Marvel cosign collection, and now he got McDonald's, a McDonald's meal only in Canada, but coming soon to America. You see that? Only in Canada, but coming soon to America. And his next big sponsor is FIFA. People don't really they talk a lot on the net. Oh, when the Easter eggs or whatever they say, oh, Drake's gonna come out soon, Drake's gonna come out here, but they don't really do their homework. They rush too much, they get excited. But me, even though I've been talking about Drake, I've been relaxed off of Drake for a good while, right? But now I'm back with it, and I'm telling you, I got it. I got it, and it's late now. I'm telling people this. It's the FIFA World Cup time he's coming out. That's when he's coming out, people. And I want to see who's going to try to, if they're smart enough to figure that out, or they're going to listen to this afterwards and add to their content saying, oh, yeah, Drake's coming out in the summer. And then it's going to be on FIFA, right? Because, a lot of people, I give them little hints. They don't want to admit it, but I gave them some hints. It's coming out around that time. FIFA World Cup is in June. That's when the World Cup is, and I think he's an ambassador. Drake's an ambassador for the FIFA World Cup. So he's gonna be doing some work for FIFA, some promotion for FIFA. So he probably say, yo, FIFA, or whoever the president is, my album's gonna be coming out soon. Jonathan Thompson, bless up. My album's gonna be coming out soon. So let me wait on till you guys start with this World Cup stuff, and I'll drop the Iceman that time. Perfect. right? It's no use to drop it in March. Nothing's going on in March. April, nothing big is in April. May, May 2, 4, whatever, but June, perfect time. June is the perfect time. The beginning. June, July, August hit strong. Those 3 months are very precious for album releases. A blockbuster. He's treating his album like a movie. That's why he's doing episode 4. If he does episode 4, he's treating his album like a movie. So he ain't just dropping it March or April where it's still cold and shit, especially in the 6th, Toronto. He's gonna drop it when it's nice weather in his own city. And you're gonna get the nice weather in June. About for sure you're gonna get nice weather in June. So he's waiting for that shit. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for summertime in not in America, in his hometown of the 6. So guaranteed it's going to be June. But listen, Drake, you have a new album. And this is the question I'm gonna ask. I don't give a damn about the rest of the content makers. You're in Toronto. You go to Raptors games. You're in Toronto. You go to Raptors games. You're seen all through the city. You're always in the city. People in America, especially these other content makers or journalists, always call you out saying you're not part of the culture. You don't do interviews. Well, I'm giving you one more chance, Aubrey. When are you going to connect with your own people? Because that's one reason you probably lost the battle. I'm not talking about T Rex, your boy. I'm not talking about him. When are you going to connect and do an interview in the 6 from a Toronto content maker? Let's see that shit. Because it's well overdue. And I'm not talking about City TV either. I'm not talking about no City TV, right? Tap in. That's why you kind of lost that. You did lose the battle because people were saying you weren't for the culture. You could have showed Toronto culture more in the battle. Kendrick did, even on his new album GNX. He put some unknowns from the West Coast on his album. So let's see. Hopefully, Iceman. I'm hearing you got some Toronto features and shit like that. But tap in with the media. Okay, Aubrey? We got you back. Or, you don't trust people in your own hometown. Seeing you do interviews with that Bobby, whatever, the white girl there. Seeing you go on Aiden Ross's stream in America. That didn't do you any justice. Because he's known as a racist and he's controversial and he's saying he's best friends with you. A lot of controversial people, they're trying to align themselves with you. That don't look good. You need to get down to earth. The after meal. Drake's after meal. It's big though, smart. His team know what they're doing. 100%. His team is working hard. That's why he's been around for almost 16 years strong, from 2010 till now. 16 years. Drake. This is just part 1. I gave a lot of gems or whatever you want to call it out already. Yeah, this man is dropping in June. Either the beginning of June or the middle of June. Sometime he's going to be dropping that. Beginning of June or the middle of June. He's going to do it symbolically on a certain time. Makes me wonder when his son is born. Because if he's born in the summer, guarantee he's going to drop it around that time too. Drake does certain things symbolically, cryptically, right? So, like I said, this McDonald's collaboration, who saw this coming in Canada? He probably could have made it go into America But he probably said, "Oh, we're gonna give respect to your Canadian culture, McDonald's. We're gonna give respect to Drake and his culture. So only available in Canada, right? From the same city as Drake. So when you see all these other content makers talking about Drake, they only know what they hear on, you know, social media. But I know other shit about Drake, but a lot of other content makers don't know about. Right? Same city as Drake. That's where I'm from. Right? The six. The same city as Tory Lanez, our country. Same city as The Weeknd. You know The Weeknd? One of the biggest pop stars in the world. Drake's, you know, they say enemy. Yeah, same city as him. Yeah. Or the same area as the best basketball player right now from Oklahoma, the champion. Same place. That's where I'm from. Yeah. Bless up. AM from tonight. I don't know where you from. Okay. Bless up. But yes, this is big. How much people are waiting for the Iceman album? A lot. A lot of people want to know when it's coming out. I think the most he's gonna do is do episode 4, and he's gonna come out with a single. Remember What Did I Miss? That's the last one. What Did I Miss? Right? And a track got leaked, National Treasure with Pressa from Toronto. So I heard that got leaked. That sucked. That should have been that sucked to be leaked and shit like that, because that was supposed to debut Pressa, like, you know, pass the torch to Pressa through that. Hopefully they might have done a remix. They'll be good if they do a remix to National Treasure and put that on the Iceman album. But everybody wants it to come out now. Everybody's like, you know, making up their own predictions. My prediction is June. When FIFA World Cup starts in June, that's when Drake's gonna drop his stuff. But people, please bring up the likes and subscribe. You guys even know who Drake is? Drake's laughing, man. Bless up to all the content makers who's covering Drake still, and, you know, making up all types of stories about Drake and shit like that. Talking about Drake, saying he's not part of the culture, whatever. You get what I mean? If you think he's not part of the culture, he's rich, he don't give a damn and shit. He don't give a damn of no one's opinions. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe because I seen him going to, you know, go on social media posts platforms and express himself. So I shouldn't say that. Drake does watch a lot of shit when he least expect it. He probably watched a couple of my videos already. I guarantee. I know he did. I know Drake watches it, man. He's very sensitive, man. He's very sensitive. So Drake is sensitive. He'll go on a post, certain people's posts, DMs and shit. So yeah. Drake watches everything about him. I guarantee. He sits in a room watching maybe a couple hours of people talking about him. And after then, you know, just lays back and plans. But yeah, the McDonald's after meal. Who could beat that? Who could beat that? I want to know what people are gonna make up now, what people are gonna say, when his album's gonna be coming out, because I'm already calling it already. The album's coming out June, like I said, and not just June. It's because of the FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup, right? Here's a cup. FIFA guarantee McDonald's will be sponsoring. I mean, McDonald's probably sponsoring FIFA. If you see McDonald's sponsor FIFA, I got it on point already. You come back to the stream and remember what I said, especially if McDonald's is sponsoring FIFA, which already basically, to me, this is a coast. Drake's already with McDonald's, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Yep, the Drake after meal. A lot of Canadians bought it. A lot of them bought it. Even people who did not really know who Drake. Well, a lot of people know who Drake is. Even all type of cultures know who Drake is. Like, there are a couple of these cups. This is a collected. This is a collector's. I'm gonna put it away. This is a collector's. This is historical. Like it or not, Drake McDonald's cup. Nobody has that. No rapper has a cup from McDonald's. McDonald's is a powerful company, big, especially in America. It's the biggest fast food chain in all of America. Imagine this. Imagine Drake's thing all like this in America before his album drops. No better rollout than that, people. I done this. This is just part one. Part two, it's gonna be with the cast. We're gonna have other point of views. People might have some other news, but I think I already cracked it. I think I already cracked it, and people don't wanna, they won't want to admit it. This will be in the members only section, right? After this, it's just going to be in the members only section. So whoever's watching, you're just getting it. You got the gems right now, right? And later on, it will be released again. I want to see what other people are going to say, what people are going to bring up, their strategy as a content maker, if they have any sense, if they do proper research. But I just told you guys, whoever tapped in, whoever was watching, that the after meal, right? That's just one. The Marvel was on other. And the next one is FIFA. I mean, McDonald's and FIFA. So this part one, FIFA is in June. Drake is dropping his album in June. Right? Thank you. Right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'm out. Down to Earth Network.